Hey team, welcome to today's lesson. We have got the Wednesday masterclass today and we're looking at about the lifestyle that you're creating. So we're going to take a little step back from just thinking about what you want to achieve, the goals you've got, targets you've got. And I know I do talk about that a lot, but I also want to talk about the lifestyle that you're creating and why the process of what you're doing matters way more than the outcome. And everything that you're doing is helping you create the person that you're becoming. So your journey to better health isn't about reaching that destination all the time. Yes, there is a point that we have to think, yeah, I want to achieve that, but it's about really embracing the path that you're walking every single day. So we're going to have a look at how the choices that you make are not just shaping your body and your health, but it's shaping your entire life. I think people overlook the fact that health and fitness can literally change your entire life the more you improve your health and your fitness. So we're looking at the journey versus the destination first up. All right, now we often fixate on end goals, yeah? Could be a weight loss target, clothes sizes, race completion, all these things, because they give you initial motivation, that little spur. And these milestones are only mere moments in time. Okay, now what truly matters is the person that you're becoming along the way. And this should be the ultimate aim. The person you're becoming. You want to improve certain elements of your health and fitness and your lifestyle, and that's what we're looking to do as we get through this journey. So that includes the daily choices that we make, the small victories that you have, and even the setbacks that you go through. They are crafting a new identity if you're open-minded enough to not let the setbacks kick you back, and you can work around them and continue to move forward. So when you focus solely on the destination, you do well and truly miss the transformation that is happening right now before your eyes. And that transformation is very difficult to see because you're living your life on a day-to-day basis, and it's very hard to see the improvements and progress you're making. But if you took stock for a second and looked back at 3, 4, 5 months ago and where you were then to where you are now, you will notice there is a vast improvement in the habits that you do, in the daily activities that you do, in how you feel, how you look. And that's what we're looking for, okay? We're looking for that daily progress to the person you're trying to become, the identity you're trying to form. So why does the process matter more than anything else? Well, habits form your identity. So you are what you repeatedly do. You might have heard that saying before. Your daily habits, they aren't just actions, they're statements about who you're becoming. When you consistently choose healthy options, you're not just eating well, you're becoming a person who values their well-being. You're becoming a person who values their health, who values what they put into their body and knows what you put in, the better quality of output you can give to the world. That's who you're becoming. It's not just going to help you drop body fat or get fitter, get faster, stronger, whatever it is. It's helping you become that person. And small wins compound as well over time. So each workout that you do, each nutritious meal that you eat, each good night's sleep that you have, they aren't just isolated events. They're investments that accumulate interest over time. So they create momentum that's going to carry you forward long-term for lasting change. Those small wins just keep building, keep building, keep building, and you will be a vastly different person to when you started the process. And then we're looking beyond the scale as well, aren't we? This is why the process matters, because the numbers on the scale, it's just data. You know, I know people panic about it and people get stressed about it. It's just a data source, and it doesn't capture your increased energy, your improved mood, the better quality sleep you have, the growing confidence you have on a daily basis. Who you become is going to transcend any metric or measurement you can do. So this is the big ultimate aim, is that the person you're becoming, who you are becoming. And the process reshapes not just your body, but it does reshape your relationship with yourself as well. It vastly improves your relationship with yourself. So once you can get away from, I need to achieve X, Y, Z, which is important, and we need to have those goals in your mindset at some level, but the overriding thing needs to be a day-to-day basis. Everything I'm doing is helping me become the version of myself I want to become. And that's the overriding thing. So if you're ever panicking about a certain goal not going your way, or you haven't achieved a certain target, it doesn't matter. Look back and see how far you are progressed and advanced from when you started, or when you started taking that seriously. Okay, that's something I really want you to have a think about. Now, you are building a lifestyle, okay? And a lifestyle including abundant energy. So imagine having the vitality to fully engage with your kids after a long work day. You can mess around with them, you can joke around with them, and you're not absolutely knackered when you walk through the door. Picture yourself with energy that lasts from morning meetings through to evening family time, and no afternoon crashes or weekend recovery required. That is what we're looking for. Genuine confidence is something we're looking for too. So feeling comfortable in your own skin, both physically and mentally. This isn't just about looking good in photos or fitting into certain clothes. It's about walking into rooms and just being self-assured and really having confidence from within yourself. And that's going to radiate to everybody else in the room, and they're going to see, they'll be like, wow, they don't just look good, they are radiating a new level of confidence. Who is that person? What has that person done? I need some of that. you know? And then we've got the mind-body harmony as well. So experience a body that enables rather than limits your life's adventures. So when you pair this with mental clarity and emotional resilience, it's going to be a game changer. If you can start just doing everything that you put your mind to be quite honest, and doing more physical activity and eating better food will help you do that. Your physical and mental health aren't just separate journeys, they're interdependent aspects of your thriving self. So this is all about having that connection between your body and your brain, and just really practicing being resilient with your habits. Getting that confidence up as a result of being resilient with your habits is going to really help kind of synergize those two things. Big word there, synergize for me, very big word. Now, enjoy the process. I talk about this one a lot. This isn't news to you guys, but we're going to try and enjoy the process. Now, you probably roll your eyes at that and think, how the hell can I enjoy this process? But sustainable change doesn't come from punishment or deprivation. We need to remove the thought process that we think exercise is punishing. I think that's just come from generations and generations of people just thinking, oh, I need to exercise. I need to. No, we do it because it's going to help us become the person we're going to become. And what a kind of mind flip that is, by the way. Now, when we can really enjoy and find joy in the journey, again, it's going to open a whole new realm of doors for you. Exercise should feel empowering, not like penance for what you ate the day before, all right? We're not burning off the calories because you had a chocolate bar yesterday, you've got to go and do a run. No, we are exercising and doing a run because 1, we want to improve our health and fitness. 2, it's great for mental health. 3, it's helping us become the person we want to become. And 4, it's going to help us change our physique a bit as well, you know, and increase our health levels. Nutrition is about nourishing your body, not restricting your body. We are not cutting back calories so low. To be honest, when people cut back their calories so low, what happens is it's detrimental. So you might see an initial loss on the scale because you've lost a lot of water, because that's just what happens when you drop your calories very low. There won't be as much body fat as you think, trust me. And what happens then, your metabolism slows right down, and it makes it very difficult to ever eat a decent amount of food again without gaining weight. So that's what we need to look at there. We need to nourish your body well, have the energy to exercise well, be active, and then find that nice equilibrium. Trying to say a lot of big words here today, that balance in between things. Rest and recovery are essential. They're not luxuries. We need to rest the body and rest the mind. That's how they both adapt and progress, okay, and develop. And we want to enjoy life celebrations too. This is about enjoying the process. We need dinners out. We need holidays. We need family gatherings, because they're all part of life, and they're a fantastic part of life. We should not overlook that. They need to be enjoyed, not feared. So when you actually do learn to love the process, consistency becomes effortless, absolutely effortless, and you will never look back. And that is the person you have become. You love doing this stuff. Now, you're not going to love it straight away, and you're not going to love it every single day, but if you can love it the vast majority of the time, you are going to be in one hell of a good place. So the moment you shift from I have to I get to, you just add a little kind of reframe of words, that is when transformation becomes inevitable. So instead of thinking I have to exercise today, you're going to say it, I get to exercise today. You know, see how that little change? Instead of thinking I have to eat healthy today, you're going to say I get to eat healthy today. You know, again, powerful thing. Just a little reframe of how you word things and how you think about things. So we need to break this down into a kind of like macro level here. So we're looking at the micro level. So we've looked at the macro level there. We've looked at the big picture, who you want to become and enjoying the process. How we can do that is breaking it down to focus on daily wins and chop it right down to this. So the first thing is going to move with purpose, right? Did you move your body intentionally today? And what I mean by that is you've done a workout, you've done a run, you've got your steps in, you did something proactive with your movement. Could be playing with the kids, you know, it could be playing a sport. Celebrate that you prioritize movement today. That's something to look into. Then we're looking at nourishing choices. So did you fuel your body with protein-rich meals? Did we prioritize protein? Because we know that's important to help in metabolism, okay? Did you stay hydrated today? Did you include vegetables and fruits in throughout the course of your daily diet? Acknowledge each nutritious choice as a gift to your body. All right, so again, you're giving your body energy, you're giving your body vibrance. That's how we want to look at food, and good quality food as well. Self-care practices. So did you get adequate sleep? Did you get enough? Did you manage your stress? Did you manage it really well? Did you set boundaries to protect your well-being? You know, a lot of people, and this is quite common, are too nice and give themselves far too much to other people. We need to be a bit more selfish at times and have a few more boundaries. And sometimes you've got to say no to things, you know, because you are protecting your own best intentions there by doing that. You're protecting your energy. When you protect your energy, you can be the best version of you, and then you can give it back in abundance to people. But don't just let your battery drop to zero because you're giving. You've got to be a bit more selfish at times and set some boundaries, okay? And that's something I want quite a few people to look into as well. And we're showing up for ourselves. Did you honor the commitments you made to yourself today? Okay, we're breaking it down on a daily level. Did you honor the commitments you made to yourself today? When you follow through on the promises to yourself, you build self-trust. You trust yourself that you can see those things through. And then that is the most valuable currency in your transformation, because it's going to give you confidence. When you have confidence that you can see through difficult things, that is when the world will just open its doors and open its arms to you, okay? Track your daily wins, not just your end goal. So have a think of these 4 things today, okay? Did you move with purpose? Did you nourish your body well? Did you do self-care practices? And did you show up for yourself and do what you said you were going to do? The process shapes who you are. Character building. We are building character here as we do this. So every single aspect of your fitness journey is forging qualities that extend far beyond physical changes. So you're building resilience. So each challenging workout builds your capacity to persevere through. Discipline. So consistent in nutrition and movement strengthens your willpower and proves that you can do it. Patience as well. So gradual progress teaches you the value of persistent effort and what it can achieve. Confidence. So you're overcoming physical challenges, proving you're capable of doing difficult things in all areas. And then mindfulness as well. So attention to form, nutrition, and recovery will cultivate presence, and you will really be more aware of what your body can do and where you're trying to go with everything. So these character traits become ingrained in your identity if you are consistent with doing these things, and it influences every single aspect of your life, not just your health and fitness. It literally, this is what I mean about health and fitness. If you get that under control, it changes your life from parenting, career, relationships, whatever it is. It transforms the whole thing. It not even transforms, it transcends the whole thing. So we're looking to stay focused, stay proud, all right? So where did you start? Remember the courage it took to begin, okay? That first workout, the first meal plan, the first time you tracked calories, the first time you logged your food, the first commitment to yourself, they were acts of bravery, and they're acts of self-belief as well. So you did believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself right now, think back to when you started and the self-belief you had then, okay? Where are you now? So take stock of your progress. Like I spoke about earlier in this training, in this lesson, it's not just physical changes, but the mental changes you've had as well. So notice how your relationship with food has changed, exercise has changed, and your relationship with yourself. How has that changed and how has that evolved over time? And celebrate these transformations. Take stock, have a little think about it. And where are you heading? So the future, your future self is being built through the choices you make today and tomorrow and the day after. Trust in the process, trust yourself, maintain consistency, and know that the compounding effect of all the good things that you're doing is going to create the life that you desire. You just got to be patient with it and keep working on it. So the transformation isn't a sprint, it is a lifestyle, okay? And it's the changes that last are the ones that become part of who you are, not just what you do. So every day is a new opportunity to reinforce the identity you are creating. Your self-future is counting on today's actions. It really is. And the more consistent you can be with it, the better. So the process is the prize. All right, so we think that getting the end result, losing the weight, running the marathon, that's the prize. No, it isn't. The process is the prize. Fall in love with the process and the results will take care of themselves. Absolute no-brainer. Keep showing up, keep enjoying the journey, keep becoming the best version of yourself, one day, one choice, one moment at a time. Your lifestyle isn't something that you achieve, it's something that you're going to create, moment by moment, day by day, and through the process itself. And remember this, the people that don't achieve results, the people that don't get to where they want to be or don't become the person they want to be are the ones that quit. The people that don't quit always achieve what they want. Okay? Remember that. We're going to finish on that one. Hopefully, guys, this has been a bit of an insightful watch. When I created this, I was like, yeah, you know what? That is a really good one today. Let me know if you've got any questions about this at all. But in the meantime, have a great one, and I'll speak to you later.